Hello, my name is Albert. I'm grade 10C and I will be presenting my personal project. First time ever I learned about surfing was when I was 4 years old when I lived in Egypt. It was by far one of the greatest things I ever discovered. My topic was surfing. Surfing, if you don't know what it is in short an aquatic sport which consists of gliding off a wave using a surfboard. It is a really fun sport, getting more popularity every year and will even be part of the next Olympic for the first time ever. My personal interests have always been related to sport, whether it's skiing, tennis, anything. When I first tried surfing, I discovered a new emotion I never felt before. I felt pure adrenaline through my veins while starting to take off. These emotions stayed with me forever, and I was more than happy to choose surfing as my personal project when I learned that I had to choose something based on my interests, since I simply loved the sport so much. The goal of my project was to teach surfing using the digital environment around me, targeting an audience who are interested in sport and healthy lifestyles. My global context was scientific and technical innovation. The reason why I chose this global context out of all the other options is because the digital environment has developed a lot throughout the years, and surfing technique has also drastically changed. Therefore, its technical innovation can clearly be linked to the topic I chose. My product was finalized in the month of December. After a month of hard work, research, and feedbacks and reflection, the final product was finally made. I ensured the content was well detailed, understandable, and informative. Every picture in the product was carefully chosen as I made sure it was related to the theme and mood of my product. I included a bit of information about myself to make sure my audience knew this source is reliable and can be trusted. This is important since I wanted to make it as accessible as possible. I then explained the definition of surfing briefly, since it's not the main topic of the subject. In the second section of the website, I explained the three steps of surfing, which include paddling, which consists basically of doing the motion of crawling, taking off, etc. Afterward, I did a video of taking off from YouTube for more detail in case people thought it was necessary. Later on, I then explained the benefit of surfing to encourage people to start surfing. I decided to include this part as part of my product since I felt like it was necessary to encourage people to start surfing, as if they only learn about the way to surf but not the benefit about it, they might not be encouraged to start. The final part of my website was the background context of surfing. In this section, I explained briefly the whole history of surfing, from its origin to until now. The reason I put this is I thought it could be interesting for anyone who had the curiosity to know about it. My product will be fairly successful, I suppose. To make sure of the success of my product, I asked a few people to judge my website, which challenged my IB skill of social and communicating skill, since I had to communicate with people I usually don't talk to. The response were all the same and fairly positive. The aesthetic was very good, which is a very important factor in making the audience interested. They also felt the technique was well explained and easy to understand, as it was not too long, neither too short. And the background information felt not too long yet it managed to cover the most important points, so it could really target a huge amount of audience. However, the some failure of my product came from the advantages of surfing. It didn't feel very explanatory and felt its purpose of convincing people to start surfing, which is very important.